If you're wondering why my Crumrine is disassembled partially, it's because I got a cool thing that I want to try. Everyone has complained, myself included, about these shop rind plates, how dull they are. They don't have that luster that they're supposed to have, like the Fandu or the classic shields or um, any of the real high end replicas. But since this is so readily, I shouldn't say readily available because they're actually sold out, but so affordable for 450 bucks or 500 bucks, whatever they are. I would. I saw a guy's video on YouTube the other day. It's either I think it's Champions Lounge. I want to give people credit when I try something that they've done, just like I did with the last video, cleaning the snaps. That was Belt Fan Dan's video, and I want to see how well it worked for me. And maybe you guys have seen that, maybe you haven't. Go check out their stuff too. Um, but Champions Lounge took this Never Dull, and I have used Never Dull before. It is a metal polish specifically for chrome. It says all metal, but I've specifically used it for chrome. That's my experience with it. Cleaning up my exhaust on my Harley and stuff. But it's actually not a paste or a liquid. It is a webbing, so it looks like cotton. It just looks like cotton, and um, the cleaning compound is in here. It's interwoven, and so what Champions Lounge did is they took this Neverdole, not Everdole, took this Neverdole and used it on the plates, and then I have a cloth right here, this little microfiber cloth that typically used for wiping down my guitars and stuff, but a little bit dirty, but it'll do. I mean, let's try this. I'm nervous. I don't want to mess up this belt, but if I do, better my belt than your belt, right? So let's start with the figures on the side plate here. And also, I'm going to later do the main plate as well. I just wanted to see what the side plate looks like. What do you guys think? I mean, it's a little better. It looks better to the naked eye than it does on camera. I will try to get camera shots of what it looks like after. And you can see that. And then that. There is a little bit of a better shine to it. I will do the rope border. Let's see if the rope border comes alive here. Sorry if I'm shaking you guys up. I'm going to try to do this with a steady hand. Okay, so you can see where I've done and where I haven't done. So this is working. I don't know if for the if for the long haul if this needs to be repeated, or if this is a one-time thing, or if this is actually gonna after a while hurt the plates. I don't know. We're all in this together. So there's before. There's after. Not treated. Treated. There is a marginal difference, a fair difference. It's not going to make it look like a classic Shields or a Fandu, but you also don't have the tarnish that Fandu has either. What's coming off on the cloth? Nothing really. I mean, there's a little bit of dirt. You can see that, but I'll just move around to a clean side, and then I'll finish this side plate off, and we will do a full A and B comparison. I'm trying to do this one-handed. I'm trying to keep my head still. So that way I'm not shaking you guys all around as I'm doing this. And next time you see my shot Crumrine, it will have new stones. I actually just got the red stones in 2 or 3 days ago. So I'm excited to see how those turn out. I still have to get, I do have the clear ones, but I have to get a punch to be able to punch these stones out. So I wish I'd ordered that on Amazon, uh, waiting for all this to show up. But there is a noticeable difference to the naked eye. Not polished, polished. So it is, in conclusion, a nice little polishing method. And I will now take this microfiber. I'm sorry for shaking you guys up. I'm just not used to wiping down belts and stuff. You saw that with the brasso on the snaps. I sometimes get a little overzealous, forgetting that I have a camera around my neck or hanging off my neck. But so there's that. Just might be dirt from a guitar, but uh, let's do this. Let's get all four sides buffed out. So we can actually get a real fair comparison here. I'm going to try to keep this video short, so I'm going to do the other side plate off camera, and then I will do half of the main plate in front of you. There you go. A and B comparison. I'd say for, I think this can of Neverdole cost me $6.50 American at O'Reilly Auto Parts. I'd say get some. I will be right back. I'm going to do the other side plate, and then when I come back, both side plates will already be done, and I'll be working on that one. So give me just a second. All right, I'm back. The side plates are completed. Let me bring those into the shot here. There we go. I think those look pretty good. Like I said, I still have the main plate to do, but you look at the dullness of the globe compared to that. I mean, I'd rather do this little 25 minutes of work to a little bit of elbow grease and have my belt look a lot better. All right. So I'm going to start with, let's see. I'll do the right half of the globe first. Wow. I don't know how well it's showing up on camera. Through my cell phone screen, it's not looking amazing, but here in person, it looks a lot better. You guys see a difference? Because I can. All right, let's carry on. Uh, Again, it is better. All right. So rather than make you sit with me while I do every little nook and cranny of this belt, and me try to hold this phone steady and not give you guys vertigo, I am going to take another brief pause, and I will show you what it looks like when it's done. All right, we're back. Part 3, I guess. I gotta be careful because the nameplate is not screwed in. But this is the end result, and I'm pretty pleased with it. Again, I don't know. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do probably a 90-day um, return to this, revisit this in 90 days to let you guys see it again. Number one, I'll have the stones done, and then from that point, I'll be able to tell if this was a smart move or a dumb decision to do this. Some people are taking clear coat like polyurethane and spray painting, or not spray painting, but putting lacquer on their belts, on their shop Crumrine to get a shine to it. I thought about doing that. The only thing is I don't trust my hand as being so steady and not having overlaps and paint runs and bubbles and things like that. So I felt more comfortable doing this. The other option I thought of was taking it to a body shop and having them clear coat the belt with auto body or automotive clear coat. But anyway, one last brief pause. I am going to put it back on the strap and let you see it put back together. And the next time you see this will be in about 3 months. When I revisit this, the stones will be done, and I'll tell you whether or not I think I made a wise choice doing this. If I ever had to do it again, because think about it, this is used for like a lot. It was from an auto parts store. You polish something on your car, you're gonna have to do it again eventually. Now, granted, your car takes on a lot more road dirt, dust, and grime and stuff like that than your belt will. But I want to see if I ever have to do this again, if the shine fades, if it strips the plating off, that sort of stuff. So give me a couple seconds, and when I come back, you'll see it back on its leather and complete. All right, everything is screwed back in, reattached, all that good stuff. I'm trying to get my camera to focus, get my hands right. So I will say it looks very nice. Now, one thing I will also say is at the time that it took for me to turn the belt over, get all the screws screwed back in, which, by the way, WWE shop needs to do a better job. I don't have a massive screwdriver. I just have this standard flat blade. And it was, let's see if I get that to focus. There we go. It was a fight trying to get, the nameplate screws went in fine, but the blade didn't want to fit down in the head of the screw. It was too wide for the screw. So just know that if you're going to do that, have a smaller, skinnier head, flathead screwdriver. But it did seem to lose a little bit of its luster in the time that it took me to reattach everything. So what I did was I didn't go back to the polish. I just took the cloth that I was using to buff the polish off, and I got it to come back. If you're looking at the timestamp on this video, right now it says 13:16 on my video, on my camera. If you notice this video goes a couple extra minutes past that, then you know you've got a letdown incoming, because I'll shoot this again, and at the end I'll put the fact that it went dull again. But if you guys see that this video is coming into its last 30 seconds or whatever, you know that it didn't do so, that the polish did hold up. So I don't know why it did that when I turned the belt over, but it did. So I've got it shining. If it goes dull again immediately, then I know that it's just a brief, a quick fix. It's not a permanent fix. So anyway, if nothing else, I'll see you guys on the next video. Later. Alright, I'm back one more time to show you guys something. And it's actually not a negative thing. I know I said in the previous portion of this video that if it goes on longer than 2 or 3 minutes after I stop talking, then you know I'm coming back with something negative. That's actually not the case here. This is kind of a follow-up in terms of one other method that I used. I did the Never Dull. I did the yellow cloth. But then I also went on Amazon and got myself some buffing wheels and put that on my drill. And I'd say it turned out remarkably well. Yeah, I'm very pleased with how this turned out. I'll see you guys later.